passage in a CBSE Class 10 first term exam paper has stoked a massive row over a sexist paragraph which supports regressive mindset. The comprehension section of the CBSE question paper talks about parental authority on children. It goes on to say, and I quote, "In 20th century, children became fewer and the feminist revolt was the result." The passage further goes on to say, what people were slow to observe is that emancipation of the wife destroyed parents' authority. In bringing the man down from the pedestal, the wife and the mother deprived herself, unquote. In fact, there are further points after this comprehension passage. There's also one section of multiple choice questions. The 4 options given to the children are: who's responsible for indiscipline among children, collapse of discipline at home, place of children and servants at home, and child psychology. These are some of the multiple choice questions which have been given in this particular question paper, which is basis this comprehension passage in this English exam paper. This paper, of course, has evoked strong reactions online, and one of the people who has slammed the CBSE is Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi. In fact, the hashtag CBSE insults women became one of the top trends yesterday, prompting the board to refer the matter to subject experts. I'm joined in the broadcast by Ms. Yogita Bhayana, women rights activists. Ms. Bhayana, honestly, the first reaction, I mean, you must have seen this by now. There have been reactions and tweets on this online since yesterday. What is your comment on this?
Definitely, I have been saying it and I'm saying it again, that this really shows the reflection of our society, and this is what we see every single day. I mean, this is for the first time maybe, or it has surfaced before also, but this is the reality. And our textbooks, my whole beginning on this subject happened many years ago, where we were pushing the right content for CBSE to kind of make sure that it is gender sensitive. And it's been like now almost 10 years past and nothing has changed. I think the whole efforts of putting everything together by a lot of experts and the people together, we had given it to CBSE multiple times. So, this is not for the first time I'm hearing. There are many, many things which are not even, reflected right now. It happened during the exams, when they asked to write something on the women's safety. But overall, if you look at this, their content, otherwise also it is very gender insensitive. So I am not surprised, to be very honest, because I know something like this from our society, where we are struggling hard to fight it out. It's coming out on the surface, which is a good thing, I tell you. Reason being, till the time we don't know. I mean, thank you for raising this very important issue, and I was told that you'll be raising it continuously throughout the day, which is a very good thing, because we need to know the real picture of our country. And if this is the reality, we really need to change it fast. I mean, how can you tell adolescents, teenagers to write on something like this? What kind of food are you giving them? What kind of conditioning we are giving them? We are already struggling hard to, do the reverse thing. We are trying to be more progressive. Here we hear such things and it is very sad. But yes, we know the reality and we will fight it out accordingly.
Right. Ma'am, I would also want your reaction on the CBSE's response, which has come through. Of course, they faced these kind of questions from students as well as parents about this particular question, the comprehension passage which came up in that exam paper. And the CBSE has, in fact, given out this response. Let me read it out for you. The passage has received mixed reactions. Few parents and students felt it was regressive and that it supported gender stereotyping. The matter will be referred to subject experts. And then it goes on to say, again, and I quote, experts opine that the passage elicits multiple interpretations. This is about the question answer section. And appropriate action will be taken to protect the interest of the students. So it is a very casual, that the fact that these things keep happening, that's the attitude that we can see from the CBSE, once again saying we will refer the matter to subject experts. What happens exactly once these subject experts take cognizance of this, nobody really knows.
See, I keep saying it again and again that subject experts might be experts on the subject, but we need gender-sensitive people sitting in the administration in all the subjects in all sphere of life in our society, especially CBSE. The board, I think, should definitely do a retrospection, that an introspection, sorry, to understand how many of them are gender sensitive, how many of them understand the whole things. They don't know the seriousness. That's very unfortunate. That's the reason they are coming out with casual statements like, we will look into it. I think they should
Right. So Yogita Bhayana, they're essentially talking about how this particular incident, of course, has in fact stoked very strong reactions, and that even though the CBSE might in fact be saying that they will be referring to the subject experts on this, but what exactly does this show? Let me go back to Yogita Bhayana. Yogita, we have in fact seen that even in the past, the CBSE has bungled up on their exam papers. But this is, of course, specifically very serious because it kind of once again projects the regressive mindset that is in a way being condoned. And remember that the people who are reading this exam paper are children, very impressionable minds. And this is the kind of education, as several other people have also pointed out online, this is the kind of education which seems to reflect from the CBSE exam paper, that this is what children are being, in a way, encouraged to learn.
See, that's what we are fighting to push a subject which is gender neutral. We are trying to push a gender sensitive kind of syllabus to CBSE for many years now. So this is the nail in the coffin. I mean, this is the least we expected, that they have not heard us. They have not understood what we always meant. That's the reason the gender-based violence is increasing in our country every single day because of these things. We don't know. It is so deep-rooted. Not only that, if you see the basic textbooks, they in CBSE or in any syllabus across country, you will see, they project men as like boys and as somebody who can do stronger work, go out and do, the things which women can't do. They always show women in the kitchen doing house chores work. Girls are playing inside the house, boys are playing outside the house. So these are the things we are trying to point out from day one. I mean, and they have not changed that. But this is bizarre. I mean, this was not expected. As you said, impressionable mind, and that's exactly, we need to hit the nail there.
Right. Yogita Bhayana, we'll try and reconnect with you. There seems to be some technical issue there that we are facing with her. But essentially, once again, CBSE in the news for all the wrong reasons. But this is, of course, something which has stoked massive outrage online. And several people, in fact, we can see Congress MP Rahul Gandhi has also commented on this, essentially saying the CBSE papers so far were too difficult and the comprehension passage in the English paper was downright disgusting. And he's, of course, slammed the CBSE as well, and essentially saying that this is, once again, a lot of reactions coming in on this story with regard to this particular passage which is in the exam paper. In fact, let me go across to my colleague Neha Hebale, who has Brinda Adige, activist, with her. Neha.
Yes, Tanima, absolutely right. In fact, disgusting was the word that was used by several to describe this passage in the paper. In fact, joining me right now is women rights activist Brinda Adige. I'm just going to take this straight to her. First of all, we've never seen that the stereotyping that we see, it keeps cropping up, ma'am, one way or the other. And now, again, we're seeing it, and that too in a class 12 paper, in a CBSE paper.
Like you mentioned, Neha, not only disgusting, but scary and dangerous, because here we are talking of people who are supposedly educated, academically qualified, who are supposed to enlighten children, broaden and widen their horizons of inclusiveness, of rights, of people with freedom and choices that they can make, where they are giving passages of this narrow, petty chauvinism, misogyny, sexism, patriarchy, name it, and it is there, and regressive outlook. They want them to give perspectives that would be further regressive. What are they talking about? This is also scary because they actually know that they will get away with it. It's dangerous because nobody is going to pull them up. They are not going to be held accountable. They are not going to forfeit anything. They will not lose anything. But imagine a generation of our young people have been asked to put their mind to respond to this question in an exam, and they want to respond right, not correct. They have to respond right because they have to get marks. What a shameful situation we, the mother of all democracies, have landed ourselves into. India is a civilization of over 15,000 years, a place that has always been open for education of people who come from other lands to learn from us. And today we are not even able to protect what we used to teach people earlier. Absolutely unacceptable. I do hope that the education minister pulls up these people and never ever employs them, because they were paid to set this question paper. Never employs them ever to set a single question paper for children and youth of our nation.
Now, like you rightly said, every time there's an instance like this, they get away with it, knowing that there's not going to be any repercussions. So, are we headed towards a point where we're going to finally be seeing some change at all? Because each time, even now, like you rightly said, of course, pulling up those concerned who've set this paper is one aspect of it, but this is a much larger problem that's, more deep-rooted.
You're absolutely right. See, as a structure and a system, we have made very, very clever insertions where these people will never be pulled up. You see, it's always 5, 6 of them. And 5, 6 of them do not have a responsibility. Each one will blame the other one. Now, the question is, what is my government doing? Because my Department of Education is the primary accountable person, institution, stakeholder, and they cannot get away with it. They are our elected representatives, and they cannot get away with it. So, I think it is important that our parliament and both our houses look at this issue very, very seriously to say, is this the kind of education I want to give to my young people? No, this is not. We are talking of an education that is enlightening, that is inclusive, that is not regressive, that does not judge other people of what they eat, what they wear, who they marry, who they fall in love with. No. Somewhere in that passage, rape is being condoned. So what are you talking about, Beti Bachao? What is Nirbhaya and the scheme? What is it that you want to stand true to? Something you must stand true to. And say that I want all my women and girls and children to be safe from any kind of violence. That means you begin with sacking this committee that prepared that paper.
Right. Well, of course, strong condemnation coming in from across the country for this CBSE paper that we're seeing being set. And back to you, Tanima.
Right. This is, of course, what Brinda Adige there was articulating is just one of the points of view which has, in fact, come through on this. But largely, most people have, in fact, trashed and slammed CBSE for this particular passage which has appeared in one of its exam papers.